Dear viewers of Gaza Media, good evening everyone out there watching us right here in Boy Village Conference Center here in Maryland. As you all know, we have been communicating to you. This is a D-Day where the 9 batch of GBHS Fontem is championing the fundraising to reconstruct the dilapidated structure of GBHS Fontem located in Minji, the BLM capital city in Cameroon, Southwest region. Where, as you already know, it was until 2016 where the armed conflict caused the school to a temporary halt, and for over 8 years now, students have not been able to go to school. And these students say no, they cannot sit back and something that they enjoy, that makes them what they are today. They cannot sit back and see their younger ones just stay home. Right here, I have the president of the 9 batch, Mr. Julius and the advisor, who is also double as the CEO of Legda USA, Mr. Tinan Pascal, here with me. I'm also of the same class, but I just want to be the host for this short interview. Yes, gentlemen, I want to welcome you all here. We started yesterday with a barbecue cookout evening where you saw some senior students coming in to join forces with the 9 batch to lead. My first question to you is, when you see this book canvas, this is something that you started preaching a couple of years ago, but it appears now the momentum is really up. What is the future? Do you think that it's gearing towards the right direction?
Yeah, thank you very much, Director. I think we are just on time. When we planned for this convention, we never knew that the momentum will rise up to where it is now. The momentum of rebuilding GBHS Fontem is at its apex right now, and I was very much glad that our seniors joined us on this call. Our goal is the same, of rebuilding GBHS Fontem. It's what we all started. We have been doing this for a couple of years. Gaza 89-90. We've been clearing the school, and we've done that, went ahead by even sponsoring education in the entire BLM. But we, at this level where we are, which is our alma mater, GBHS Fontem, the reconstruction process has gained momentum all across the general GBHS Fontem, and the entire GBHS Fontem is on board with our vision. We are now moving from vision to reality, which is our theme tonight. We are moving in the direction of reality. So I think the senior saw what we have been doing. Join us because we have a similar goal.
Yes, yeah, merci. Let me turn this to you. You'll probably be our MC for tonight, moderating the fundraising, which is the key, as the president is saying here. So when you look at, you have led a much bigger organization. Sometimes people refer to you as the president of the BLM people in the US. In terms of organization, in terms of mobilization, what do you feel right now? How the fundraising is going to take place momentarily?
Well, thank you, Director. Well, you know, I've been to occasions here in the DC metro area, and my feelings have always failed me, because if I were to relate what is happening now in relation to time, I would say we have failed if we were in a different state. But you know, we're in DC, and I won't be surprised that at 1 a.m. people are chipping in to come and at least answer the invitation that was extended to them. So I want to remain optimistic. I know that even though we are not where we would have loved to be in relation to other states, but we want to go with what the people here, with their own culture, which is a culture of chipping in so late. But what is important is whether they come early or they come late, we look forward to achieving our objective for tonight.
Yes, Mr. President, I know there's the class council now where they are trying to form something class within each batch, so that a former to have a formal structure.
That's right.
So, and you are a representative in one of that council. Can you just share a little bit light on how many students, how many batches has actually joined the council?
Yeah, thank you very much for that question. I think, like I said before, the momentum of rebuilding GBHS Fontem is at peak right now. The class council is made up of 36 batches. GBHS Fontem has been existing for more than 40 years, but effectively we have 36 batches before the crisis. So right now we have formed a council of representatives, represent 2 batches, 2 members representing each class, and the goal of it is for them to unite, come together and raise the 1 million francs that we set as a target in the reconstruction of GBHS Fontem. Gaza 8990 as a class have already donated 1 million francs, which is their target, which is a target goal. I think we are in the positive direction, and some other batches have done so. And I sit here as being one of those who initiated the batch by batch approach, and I happen to be the coordinator of the batch rep council. And I can tell you right now that a lot of batches are coming together. The momentum is high. I have gone ahead to create a kind of a video which circulates in the entire group for people to know who their batch reps are.
For those groups that have not yet properly formed.
And those groups that have not been properly formed, those that don't even have a representative. You just need a single person who is committed, initiate the group, the process, and others will join them.
Okay, yes, thank you for that. Yeah, Mr. CEO, let me turn back to you. I know you have done fundraising even within the CEO, within the later convention itself. What are the strategies that you think you want to employ this evening as we move on to this fundraising? Maybe some secret, maybe some tactic to make sure that maybe people raise money so that they can actually meet the target. I don't know the target that the 9 batch, or since it is now a joint force, I don't know what the target is, but what are some of the tactics that you think that you will use this evening?
Well, Director, I think what I will use is not far-fetched. If we have been a dormant batch up to now, and then out of a sudden you come from nowhere and start gathering people to raise money, then nobody will give you money. But if you have a track record of achievement, which Mr. President just mentioned, as we have been outstanding as a batch.
Yeah.
And like Dr. Mabon mentioned last night, this is a batch that has stood by grammar school during difficult times, braving the odds to go clear the school. You know, so those are things that we have already been doing. These are things that we're already doing, and we've been carrying. We already have some funds that we just want to build on those funds and go do something as a batch. And we are not trying to target the elephant all by ourselves, still showing the willingness to work with other branches by being the first batch that donate a million. You know, these are the talking points that you use to let people see the need, that you are already putting your money into use. We are not looking for this money to enrich ourselves, but we are looking for this money to accomplish the goals, some of which we have already accomplished. So we have a track record. 8990 is a batch among batches, and one thing that I really like is that the other branches, both our juniors and our senior, they recognize that. They come to us and they say, what you are doing, you have taken this into a whole new level. That is recognizing us. I'm hoping that our guests, when they come tonight, that appreciation that they have been showing us all since we came yesterday is going to translate into financial appreciation, because that is what we need. Something beyond telling us that we are outstanding.
Yes, thank you. Let's switch gear a little bit. This afternoon during the plenary session, I think it was a kind of a very serious discussion within members, not just strategy to raise money to go help the alma mater, didactic, providing scholarship, rebuilding the representative structure, but it was also about networking and self-empowerment. And I think, President, what do you take out from that concrete meeting?
Very important. Thank you very much, Mr. Director. I think one of our goals as Gaza 8990, we have two main important goals. Is to help ourselves as well as to help our alma mater. And I think this evening, this afternoon, in our conclave meeting, we did just that by having a close dialogue, call it dialogue, conversation on how we can help our own self. And I was impressed with the reactions of members, and we came out with ways in which we can help our own self while working together to support our alma mater.
Yes, I mean, you were like kind of, to lack of a better phrase, a keynote speaker or a guest speaker. How do you conceive the idea, the way you presented it this afternoon?
You know, Director, if I'm having a conversation with you here, and I'm talking about something that I doubt, you can pick that from the way I will articulate. Yeah. But if God inspires you, and you can see that vision, and you see that some of the ideas that you pronounce are really doable, the articulation is different, you know. And most of us Gazans, we are very intelligent people. And I said that in a meeting. We all have different abilities. Even some of the things that I mentioned, I might not be able to achieve it, but I can dream. You might not be able to dream, but I can dream. If I dream that dream, I bring the dream on the table, and then our president take it to the next level, and then we realize it. So what the topics that I raised, I am 100% sure. We just have to commit to it. And it comes back to what we're doing today. If we're able to take care of ourselves, we will take care of our alma mater even better.
That's true, and especially when you saw people like Denise, and then they stepped in, and the enthusiasm was there. Dear viewers, I think the 9 batch, not to exaggerate, I mean, it's not necessary to overemphasize, but I think they have stood the test of time and they are growing bigger. So in days ahead, you'll be able to see exactly what this batch is doing, and I think other batches can enumerate and maybe to take example from what they are doing. Again, I want to thank you so much for listening to us this evening. Again, this is Gaza Media. I want to thank you both. I think the guest, maybe the floor is almost ready, so I will let you go for now.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, ciao.